Dave English Podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, share.
Imagine this. You meet someone new. Maybe it is at work. Maybe it is at school. Maybe it is at a party. And they say to you, "Hi, tell me about yourself." And suddenly, you freeze. Your mind goes blank. You know English words. You studied English. But in that moment, you just do not know what to say. You feel nervous. You feel embarrassed. And maybe you say something very short, like "My name is Maria," and then silence. Does that sound familiar? If yes, do not worry. That happens to a lot of English learners. And today, we are going to fix that together. Welcome to Dave English Podcast. I am Dave, and this channel is for people just like you. People who are learning English and want to feel more confident when they speak. Today, we have a very important and very practical lesson. We are going to learn how to talk about yourself in English, step by step, with simple sentences, with real examples, and by the end of this video, you will have a full self-introduction ready to use in real life. We are going to cover 6 things. How to say your name. How to say where you are from. How to talk about your job or school. How to talk about your daily life. How to talk about your hobbies. And how to talk about your goals. This is the kind of English you will actually use. Not textbook English. Real English. The kind people use every day. Before we start, I want to ask you something. If this channel has helped you learn English, please take a moment and click the subscribe button. It is free, and it helps this channel grow. A lot of people find this podcast, and it changes how they study English. So if you are new here, welcome, and please subscribe. Okay, let us begin. Part 1. Saying your name. This is always the first step. When you meet someone, you say your name. It sounds simple, and it is. But a lot of learners say their name too fast or too quietly. So let us practice doing it in a clear and natural way. Here are some simple ways to say your name. My name is Carlos. Hi, my name is Yuki. Hello, I am Sophia. Hi there, I am James. All of these are correct. All of them are natural. In casual situations, like meeting a friend of a friend, you can say, "Hey, I am Carlos." In more professional situations, like a job interview or a work meeting, you might say, "Hello, my name is Carlos Mendez." One tip: speak slowly and clearly when you say your name. This is very important. People cannot remember your name if they did not hear it correctly. So take your time. Say it with confidence. Part 2. Saying where you are from. After your name, people often want to know where you are from. This is very common in conversation, and it is a great way to connect with someone. Here are some natural ways to say where you are from. I am from Brazil. I am originally from Japan. I grew up in Mexico. I am from South Korea, but I live in Canada now. That last sentence is great. It tells people two things: where you are originally from and where you are right now. A lot of English learners live in a different country, or they are studying abroad. So this kind of sentence is very useful. You can also add a small detail, like this: I am from Brazil. I grew up in Sao Paulo. It is a very big and busy city. Just one or two extra sentences makes your introduction sound much more natural and interesting. You are not just giving information. You are starting a small story about yourself. And people love that. Part 3. Talking about your job or school. Next, people will usually want to know what you do. Do you work? Do you study? This is a very normal question in English conversation. Here are some ways to talk about your job. I work as a teacher. I am a nurse. I work in an office. I am a software engineer. I work at a small company. If you are a student, here is how you can say it, ... I am a student. I study at a university in Tokyo. I am studying business. I am in my second year of university. You can also say what you like about your job or school. This makes your introduction feel warmer and more personal ... I work as a teacher. I really enjoy it. I am studying business. It is challenging, but I love it. I work at a small company. The team is great. See how adding one small feeling makes it much more natural. In real life, people do not just list facts. They share how they feel. So try to do that too. Part 4. Talking about your daily life. Now let us talk about your daily life. What do you do every day? This helps people understand who you are and how you live. Here are some simple examples ... I wake up early and go to the gym in the morning. I take the train to work every day. I usually cook dinner at home. My days are pretty busy, but I enjoy them. I work from home, so I spend a lot of time at my desk. You do not need to describe every hour of your day. Just 1 or 2 sentences is enough. The goal is to give people a small picture of your life. Here is another example. I am a nurse, so my schedule changes a lot. Some days I work early in the morning. Some days I work at night. It keeps things interesting. That is just 3 sentences, but it tells a lot. It tells us her job. It tells us her schedule. And it tells us her attitude. She says it keeps things interesting. That is a positive and confident way to talk about your life. Try to do that when you can. Part 5. Talking about your hobbies. Hobbies are one of the easiest and most fun parts of a self-introduction. People love to hear what other people enjoy, and it is a great way to find things in common. Here are some ways to talk about your hobbies. In my free time, I like to read. I love cooking. I try new recipes on weekends. I enjoy hiking. Being outdoors makes me happy. I am really into music. I play guitar a little. I like watching movies, especially action and comedy. Notice the phrase "in my free time." This is very natural in English. You can use it before almost any hobby. In my free time, I like to paint. In my free time, I enjoy playing video games. It is a simple and useful phrase. Another phrase to know is "I am really into something." This means you enjoy it a lot. I am really into photography. I am really into cooking. It sounds casual and natural. Try to add a small reason or detail when you talk about your hobbies. Like this ... I love cooking. It helps me relax after a long day. I enjoy hiking because it clears my mind. I like reading. I usually read before bed. That one extra sentence makes your hobby sound real and personal. not just a word on a list. Part 6. Talking about your goals. This is the last part of your introduction, and it is also one of the most powerful. Talking about your goals tells people what you are working toward. It shows ambition. It shows self-awareness, and it makes you memorable. Here are some simple and natural ways to talk about your goals. I am learning English because I want to travel. My goal is to get a better job. I want to start my own business one day. I am working on improving my English so I can communicate better. I hope to move abroad in the future. You can also say what you are doing right now to reach your goal. That is very impressive in a conversation. I want to work internationally, so I am studying English every day. My dream is to become a chef, so I am taking cooking classes on weekends. See how that works. You say the dream, then you say what you are doing about it. It shows you are serious. It shows you are taking action. People respect that. You can keep it short, just 1 or 2 sentences. The goal is to give people a sense of who you are and where you are going. Full example introduction. Okay, now let us put it all together. I am going to give you one full, natural self-introduction using everything we just learned. Listen carefully. Think about how each part connects. Hi there. My name is Sophia. I am from Colombia. I grew up in Bogota, which is the capital city. Right now, I am living in Canada and studying English at a language school here. I am studying international business at university. It is a lot of work, but I really enjoy it. My days are pretty busy. I usually go to class in the morning and study in the afternoons. On weekends, I try to relax and explore the city. In my free time, I love cooking. I like trying new recipes, especially dishes from different countries. I am also really into photography. I enjoy taking pictures of the city and of food. My goal is to work for an international company in the future. That is why I am working hard on my English right now. I want to be able to communicate confidently with people from all over the world. That is a full introduction. It flows naturally. It does not sound like a list. It sounds like a real person talking, and it covers all 6 parts. Name, where she is from, job and school, daily life, hobbies, and goals. You can use this as a model. Change the details to match your own life. Practice it. Say it out loud. The more you say it, the easier it will feel. Now I have a question for you. Actually, I have a few questions, and I really want you to answer in the comments below. This is a great way to practice your English right now. First question. What is your name and where are you from? Second question. What do you do? Do you work or study? Third question. What is one of your hobbies or goals? Write your answers in the comments, even if it is just 1 sentence. That is practice. That counts. And I read the comments, so I might reply to yours. Okay, we are at the end of today's lesson. Let us look at what you learned today. You learned how to say your name clearly and with confidence. You learned how to say where you are from. You learned how to talk about your job or school. You learned how to talk about your daily life. You learned how to talk about your hobbies. And you learned how to talk about your goals. That is a lot. And now you have a full self-introduction ready to use. My advice is this. Write your own introduction using the examples from today. Then practice saying it out loud. Say it in the mirror. Say it to a friend. Record yourself on your phone. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Language learning takes time. But every time you practice, you get a little better. And one day, someone will ask you, "Tell me about yourself," and you will smile. Because you will know exactly what to say. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps this channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do. New lessons come out regularly, and every lesson is designed to help you speak English with more confidence. Thank you so much for watching. I am Dave, and I will see you in the next one.
Dave English Podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, share.